What's going on, True Combat King family? Like usual, it's your host Rary187, and I'm accompanied today with with more than the usual. Let's give it up to our usual Mr. President. How you doing there, Gameaholic? Everything going good today, sir?
Everything's going pretty good, Ray. How about yourself?
Everything's going clockwork, baby. Everything's clockwork. And sitting next to my man Gameaholic, we have our man TCK Kokomo, one of our usuals on the show. Kokomo, how you doing today?
Doing really good. How about yourself?
Doing pretty good. Doing really good, actually. And also, last but not least, here on the names of special occasions, we have Max Adapt down there. How you doing there, Mr. Max?
Great. Glad to be back on the news.
Good, man. It's good. Well, it's good to see you. And of course, turn over to my other side. Let's go ahead and give a shout out to my man, Mr. Kokomo. Mr. Kokomo, how you doing there?
Again, I'm doing good.
Awesome. And damn, this is going so long I had to actually repeat the song again. And giving it up again. Oh, I'm sorry. I said Kokomo, didn't I? I meant to say Cobra King. Cobra King, my bad, motherfucker. How you doing, Cobra King? Cobra King, Cobra
Chill
King.
like a villain, man.
Man, my
Just chill
bad,
like a
man.
villain, man. How are you?
Man, I'm over
Oh,
here
that's good,
high as
man.
a motherfucker. And I'm kicking it with my man Max. Or excuse me, why do I keep saying Max? Matthew Aubrey. Matthew, how you doing, baby? Man, trying to get it in, man. Trying to get it in. And last but damn sure not least, the leader of his motherfucking band. Give it up for my brother and friend, Sepsis. How you doing, Sepe?
Hey, what's up, man? What's going on?
Man, it's good to hear you from y'all, man. Huh, you guys, congratulations. We've been here for so fucking long that I had to play that song twice just to get through the fucking introductions. Welcome, TCK. It's a pleasure to see you guys. Let's get on into the news topic, shall we?
All
Do it.
right, now starting with the Gems of War. Sadly enough, we're still only getting about 3 or 4 people participating in the Guild Wars, so we really need to work up on rallying up everybody, getting them participating in it. Even if you win or lose in those 5 matches, those points still add up to a win. Now, every attack that you do on each day gets added up for the final score, but if you attack the first guild on day 2, the points don't count. So make sure you do them on that specific day. Um, Statues, they're all relatively the same. Just keep working on them, trying to keep them even. But helpful suggestion when you're trying to upgrade your kingdoms, as you keep upgrading them, um, start with getting them up to level 10, focusing on the ones that, because each time you get to level 10, you unlock one skill, whether it's magic, attack, armor, or health. Start by trying to work with aiming to get your kingdoms that focus on magic up first to level 10, then attack, then armor. If you're running low on gold, just make sure that you participate in PvP battles. You get about 2,000 gold, whereas if you're doing normal kingdom quests or challenges, you get maybe 300. So, other than that, there's nothing really new. There's going to be actually quite a bit of changes coming in the future, so stay tuned for that. Um, Other than that, I'll head on to Tap Titans 2. With that, we have about 47 out of the 50 spots in the guild filled. So activity is slowly increasing for the clan bosses, but the chat is struggling a little bit. So make sure to make your presence known. If you've got any questions, ask them. And if you see somebody asking questions, if you know about it, answer them. Help everybody out. It's a family. Let's keep it growing. Um, Other than that, as you progress through the game, around level 600 or something like that, and I know that seems big, but it's really not, you'll start to rely more on your heroes and your pet more. So make sure that you level them up consistently, not just yourself in the game. So, other than that, that's about it. Just keep up the good work, y'all, and let's keep growing these games.
Awesome. Damn, that
Alright.
was kind of thorough, man. I mean, damn, you didn't even give me a chance to actually even answer. I mean, god damn, this motherfucker. Damn. I would have a question, but I think you covered it. Yep.
What might that be?
I don't know. You covered it. Jesus Christ. Sure, no point in mentioning
Yeah, it was
that.
kind of a mouthful, wasn't it?
It was more than a mouthful, but you know what though? It was a good mouthful. It was like an ass whooping, you know? Sometimes it's too much for one man, but you get all the licks you need right there in one go. So, yeah,
Sure,
man, right
let's
on.
go with that, Ray.
Oh man. Well, you guys, there you have it. Tap Titans. Please, once again, start definitely focusing more or less on your heroes. You're going to definitely depend on them along with your pets. And also, when it comes down to our, what color statue are we doing this week, man?
I think we're focusing pretty much from green all the way down. Since red, somebody keeps focusing on red, so red's about like 2 levels higher than all the other ones, and blue is just 1 level higher. So anything other than red and blue, we could try and evenly do it, or if you want to focus on one specifically, go right on ahead. There's no
Well,
really specific to focus on at the moment.
well, from what you told me, there kind of is because for whatever one, we'll just say that we're going through the whole week and we're all investing in our own random fucking statues because none of them got completed. We've all wasted a fuckload of money. So it will behoove us all to actually have one common goal. So even if the week ends and we don't get everything maxed out, we're not losing as much clear spread across the board. And that's something that I would like us to kind of consider. So, I mean, I don't know. Isn't that how that works? That is how it works, right, Kokomo?
Yes, yes. If you put gold in one statue and you don't complete it by the end of the week, it is pretty much wasting it. And what I've also found is that as you level up your statues, it gives you a gem bonus during the war. So as we level up the statues, it makes us stronger in the guild war as well.
Hmm.
So let's say for this week, we'll focus on yellow and green. And I know a lot of people don't like that, but we need to get them out of the way. A lot of people like focusing, like I said, on red, blue, and purple. But um, yellow and green we should focus on for this week. And if you've got a little extra, like you always said, Ray, the brown statue matters. So be sure to throw some that way too.
Brown statues matter. Nice, nice. All right, you guys. All right. Well, there you have it, you guys, and we want to thank you guys for who do play. Granted, everyone in TCK, we just want to let you guys know that all the games we're mentioning, with the exception of Halo, of course, well, with the exception of a few, are free. If you want to check out Tap Titans 2, it's a total free play game. There's nothing to pay for. And we even got a couple of glitches that can help you advance in your career. Or if you're interested in checking out our Gems of War, it's an Xbox title, totally free to download, and believe me, it's highly addictive. It's like PvP meets, um, geez, card play, open world. Well, I don't know, it's weird, man. It's a fucking weird ass game.
To me,
Yeah, dude.
it's like puzzles and dragons. You match 3 or 4 colored gems, but and you fight with four monsters or 4 cards against another person with 4, and you can level up your cards. You've got stuff to level them up, um, gain abilities and stuff like that, as well as you can actually attack with them. So it's really fun. Game got me started with it, and I've already pretty much surpassed him.
Songbird
Sorry,
says that it's
past
like
me.
magic meets Bejeweled.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Magic
She likes
is
both.
Bejeweled.
That's
Good way to put it,
Songbird
guys.
loves Gems of War, and she's like, it's like
I
magic,
love Bejeweled.
and she loves Bejeweled.
Love it.
He loves fucking
So-
Bejeweled, man.
So if it seems like something that y'all might be interested in, please go check it out. We've got plenty of openings for anybody that is interested in joining.
You're here.
Just try and be active. That's all I gotta say.
And if you got ADD and you don't want to get a, what is it? Fidget clicker? That little cube thing that you just click on. What's it called?
A fidget cube.
Yeah, if you don't want to get one of those, get Tap Titans. Same thing, just with graphics and pixels. Seriously.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, anyway.
It's a great game. Trust me. I have problems. I'll be playing that game all day. No, it's not even that hard. No, it's just Push the fucking button over and over and over again. Just push the button. It's a fun game though.
They don't call it Tap Titans for a reason.
Hell yeah, that's true. That's true. It's not advanced tap. It's just tap, nigga. Just keep it simple. All right. So thank you guys for everyone on TCK who's actually aware of those titles. For those who are not, please get in touch with one of us. We'll be more than happy to help you. Moving down the line here, relaxing, feeling good. Right about now is where I would come in and go over a couple of my titles. But given the fact that we have a few extra things to talk about today, um, yeah, why not? We'll just go ahead and get my titles out the way. We'll switch back over to Halo in a few moments. You guys, so I'm pretty much in charge of Summoner Wars. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, it's I don't even know how to describe that game either. It's 4 people fighting 4 other people, and I don't know, it's pretty fucking cool though. Yeah, yeah. I really don't know what to say about it.
Involves Pokemon.
Yeah, it's like Pokemon. There you go. It's a Pokemon for people who don't like Pokemon. There you go. Yeah, that's a good way of putting that. So, congratulations to TCK on Summoners Wars. We are officially maxed out as far as our members in our guild. As you guys may or may not know, from a couple of weeks ago, that's a huge boost. We used to only have like 8 members in it. So, we are in the process now of starting to pick and choose who we want in our guild rather than just accepting so many people. So if you're not active, you may be removed from the guild. If you're not communicating, you may be removed from the guild. And we will keep this process up until we actually can find a stable level of attackers. Now, one problem that we had this last week was for the first time ever, we had a chance to be in our guild battle and in our Conquer War. But unfortunately, TCK was unprepared for what we've been working so hard for. And for that, our performance suffered. And we was dramatically destitute as far as our abilities to find resources to defend ourselves with. In other words, we got our asses kicked. And pretty good, too. But I do feel that as long as we keep trying and keep playing, we will get better. And if worse comes to worse, I don't know about you, but I'm not really in the guild strictly just to be the best. I'm in the guild because I want guild coins, which help you unlock other content in the game. So, if for no other reason than just to simply collect your fair share of guild coins, please start being more active when it comes down to guild events. Now, just so everyone here knows, we will be able to select new people to be in next week's Guild War as of Sunday. All Guild Wars start on Sunday. So please make sure you're active. Make sure you got your stuff together. Now, if you haven't yet, spend a few seconds looking at your troops, making sure you got good ones set up. Go through your Hall of Conquest. Make sure that you have your best resources available. So once you actually do go to the conquering mode, you will be able to have more than just one troop, because that's one thing that kind of throws people off, is you cannot use the same troop more than one time in any guild attack. Best of luck. So that's pretty much all I have for that title. Now, as far as Elder Scrolls Online, I'm kind of proud to say that the boys are back in town, you guys, and it's actually looking very promising. Kokomo, myself, we have been definitely experiencing the realms of Elder Scrolls together. Yes, and I want to give a shout out to Sith Lord. I believe that Sith Lord is actually one that we need to definitely sit down with. So Sith Lord, if you're watching right now, please get in contact with either Kokomo or myself in regards to strictly playing Elder Scrolls Online. We would love to work with you. We do believe that through this core of 3, we actually have a chance at bringing a level of revitalization to our Elder Scrolls Online community. I want all you guys to know that I have been hoarding resources for you. So for the last year, you guys have had a bank just sitting on money, and I pretty much didn't do anything with it, but just keep putting more money in there. So when we actually do get our stuff together, we have a nice, strong blessing from TCK to really get started on conquering that world. I mean, it's a lot more than just fighting dragons. It's also raising money, buying houses, and all kind of cool stuff. So For those of you guys who don't know about Elder Scrolls Online, it definitely is not Skyrim or Oblivion or any other Elder Scroll that you played. It's similar in those aspects to the idea that it's open world. Yes. But as far as the gameplay is concerned, it has evolved to now be total fucking chaos. Um, you can be anywhere and you will see a bunch of random people walking by. If you ever wanted to play a game that makes you feel like you're actually walking around in a real world, Elder Scrolls Online is the one to play. I mean, you go into one of those cities and there's like 200 or 300 people just walking around, minding their business, fucking with people, not fucking with people. You never know what you're gonna see. I mean, I seen naked chicks on there. I seen guys dancing on chairs. I seen people passing out drunk in the street. I mean, you never know what you're gonna see. Now, Elder Scrolls unfortunately is not a free title, but we do look forward to other members who may have already paid for it just re-downloading it and checking it out again. There has been some massive updates. Even Morrowind is now part of the Elder Scroll Online experience. So that's all we have for now on Elder Scrolls. More coming soon. Next up, we have our Grand Theft Auto 5 table. Well, yeah, I'm actually mentioning these guys, surprisingly enough. We have had a rare sighting of TCK members on Grand Theft Auto 5. It was Silky Johnson, Matthew Aubrey, and Ray 187. They were all seen hustling and bustling in a chaotic lobby with flying bikes and a Batmobile. Yes, it is true. People have reported seeing random Batmobiles driving around the streets of Los Santos. For more information, just stick around. We'll get back to you as we get updates. This just came in. The Batmobile is about $3.5 million. And flying bikes are gay. They're really fucking gay. All right. Excellent. So, that's all I have for you guys on our other titles. Now it's time for us to talk about the real guts and glory of why we're all here. I mean, I'm pretty sure one thing that we all have in common is Halo, right? Well, not all of us, but
Absolutely.
the ones that's actually members and paid and true. So with that being said, I'm going to pass the reign on to our 2017 president. It's kind of funny, isn't it, Mr. President? I mean, it seemed like just, damn. For everyone here who's not
That's
aware,
fine.
in TCK, one earthly month, 30 days, is the equivalent of a year. So in 12 months, this president, in TCK's terms, would have served 12 years. Just over a decade. And I hope that definitely weighs heavy on you guys because, I mean, as you guys know, on a video game, it's easy to just have ADD and not take anything serious, not develop any level of commitment. And for you to demonstrate that level of commitment, even for a month, is pretty impressive. So, Mr. President, how do you feel coming to the end of your decade, the end of your time as president? I mean, I don't know. You may win again. I don't know. But as far as right now is concerned, this is it. This is curtains for you. How do you feel?
Well, I have a mixed opinion on it. When it comes to the polls, I don't know how the majority are voting. Whether it's in my favor, whether it's not in my favor. However, what I would like to say is I feel like it's been a very successful year for me, or 12 years, if you will, coming up to. So, I mean, let's put it this way. I haven't had a rebellion. Has any president managed to do that yet?
And I was actually going to compliment you on
that's
that.
one thing.
One thing I must recognize you for is your ability to be kind of ruthless. You know, you're not exactly the meanest lion in the pit, but when you had word of your rebellion, that was actually bound to happen for you. Your staff acted surprisingly swift, and for the first time in TCK history, we actually have a record of us kicking them out before they actually had time to leave. So, I've never seen that done, and this is in my entire time of Black Shield, it's my entire time of being a member of this family. How do you feel to know that you're the first president to actually use your power to remove members from TCK? I mean, Black Shield has it, but never actually had to use it.
It was definitely definitely a trip, definitely different. I would say it definitely wasn't a power that was used for the wrong reason. So I would say I was very impressed with the way that the staff acted upon that decision. But as for the time I've served as a whole, I feel like it's been very successful. I could not say it would go any better if I asked it to be.
Excellent, excellent. All right, now between you and I, between just you and I, if the poll was closed today, who do you think would be the president for 2018?
All right, it's a very tough decision to say. I guess you could say. Not, fuck, not Joe Hooper. He's not even on the president's ballot. I mean, Jesus Christ. Um, now
That was
Pay
quite the
attention.
question.
it's
Yeah,
a
pay
very
attention.
hard one to go over. I mean, because at the end of the day, the polls, as far as I've seen in the past, can go in any direction.
Here, here.
Now, that being said, people that have been around and seen the current president in his job, if he's doing a good job, would generally vote for that president. However, people that are newer and may see both people within the party or both people in the running and don't know the background, would be well, not more likely to vote for the other person, but
Interesting.
like
Interesting.
50-50. So it's really hard to say who I actually think would win this ballot, to tell you the truth.
Interesting.
Okay. So give me 1 second here. Substance, what do you think? Who do you think would be president?
For this term,
Correct.
this is a live news broadcast. So if you really want me to speak unequivocally, I will say what I think, but only for myself, if that's fair.
Okay, you're making too much of it, but go ahead. What's on your mind?
I think most people would vote for Gameaholic. I believe.
Okay.
I think that's what most people would do.
Nice, man. Well, I personally am rooting for a long time member of TCK. You guys may not know the guy, but I'm telling you, he's just as appealing as Donald Trump. But Yar, man, that motherfucker would be a great
Oh,
president, I'm telling you.
That's who I'm voting for.
Yeah, he's gonna make TCK great again. So, that's just me, man. I vote for Yar. If I was you guys, if you want to see a better TCK, then definitely vote for Yar. He'll put everything right. I mean, I'm telling you, this guy don't know anything about the word no. All he knows is executive order, and he's good at signing them. So, don't trip. Yar for president. All right. Well, you guys, I'm pretty sure at this point in time, this is what you guys all came here for, was the updates as far as the polls are concerned. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
unless you want me to cover my games first, I don't mind.
And actually, game, I actually will require that you do first. Sorry, everybody. Gotcha.
That's right, no worries. It's quick, swift, and simple. All right, so let's start with Clash of Clans. Some real simple things. First off, 5v5 wars are now available. We've been trying them, and not gonna lie, we've been failing at them. We need to use our attacks. We've had issues. We've had issues with mismatches due to having too big a difference in town halls between 1 and 5, which we're going to try and change up a bit. But when we do that, we need to make sure we're using our attacks. It's not hard to get 5 people to use their attacks. It didn't be hard for 10, but now we've got the option for 5. Let's make it happen. Let's use our attacks. Anyway, Build-A-Base Mega Marathon still going on. Just over 10 days left. This is a discount in gems to reset your loot reward timer if you ever feel the need to, or you ever use more attacks than you're required each day. And finally, donations. We are really increasing in donations. This is now the second month going. I'm not the highest donator within the clan, so it's a really good thing to see. People are filling in the donations for the most part. Um, Chat's going all right. We could definitely improve though, get a bit more frequent. And, it's starting to go a bit stale again. Other than that, everything is good and proper. Um, yeah. With that being said, let's move on to Halo 5.
Yeah.
Get the guts and glory out of the way. So starting with the Halo 5 member table. As previously stated, the Green Shield prospect system is in full effect. 3 to 7 days is the waiting time in prospect uniform, which now has a special tag, mind you. Please contact the commanders to get that tag. We also had some dropouts. Intel Games, Code 005, and FOM Cobra. Sorry guys, if you gotta go, you gotta go. I've been in for 2 months, haven't passed your tryouts. Some haven't even attempted their tryouts. If you're interested in reapplying, feel free to. I'm not saying you can't. As of now, you have to restart the process again, I'm afraid to say. You guys are watching. Um,
Now understand, if you do
we
come
had
back the second time, we will not be nice to you. Okay? Okay? I'm
oh
all
hell
out of
no,
niceness.
no
I'm all
no.
out of patience. Second time around won't be so loving. I'll be like, hey, it's this motherfucker who failed
We'll
high
make
school
Sepsis your
again.
chief trial instructor.
Yeah, right? If you've ever failed a class, then just know what it's going to be like to hang out with me.
Anyways, moving on with the Halo member table. Compton Knights, they now have an official system to go through in order to get to their higher houses. If you contact your higher house commanders, they'll be able to enlighten you with this if you're watching Cubs and Knights or fellow members who are trying to support Cubs and Knights upon their transfers to these higher houses. All right, commander table. You guys are all doing splendid. There really is not much to actually inform you guys on. So what I'm going to do is use this table and just give a special shout out and congrats to TCK Kokomo and TCK Maxifid upon your recent promotions.
I was about to fuck you up. I was about to fuck you up.
Kokomo, I
That's
think
what I
you've
was.
been waiting for this.
What the fuck? There's been
You
some
jealous, right?
fucking weird shit done behind this desk. But that definitely is taking one of the cakes. I don't even want to know what you just did to him. I don't even want to know what you just did. I don't even
Wait,
want to know.
do you want me to share, Ray? Do you
No.
want me to share?
No. Get the fuck away from me. Yeah, alright. Alright.
Anyway.
Hey,
So,
hey, watch out down there, hey! Jesus Christ. What the fuck? I
so
refuse to be raped at my own studio.
Again, guys, as you already know, ballots.
Oh god, oh god, oh
Your
god.
votes need to happen already.
Oh god. Things not to say on live TV. Okay.
Anyway.
Good lord.
Oh god.
Anyway, with that being said, that is the end of my announcements. Thank you guys.
Oh my god. I don't even know how to feel about you guys today. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is you guys are the best, man. Well, TCK, we got 2 more things to do before you get out of here today. First thing first, we're going to go over the current polling results. And then we're going to have a simulated court case for Deuceosity. In which case, Deuce, we're sorry that we was unable to actually hold it for you last week. But then again, it was a holiday, so... the court system, they be on the most bullshit whenever there's one holiday in the week. It could be a Monday. The motherfuckers won't show up till Saturday. Talking about, we're sorry. So, with that being said, you guys, if the election was held today... Ooh, how do I put this? Gameaholic is currently in the lead right now with 65%. Followed by our good man TCK Dirty Dan with 25%. And oh, what's this? On behalf of the Yar Yar Foundation, fuck y'all. Fuck you, and fuck you, and fuck you too. But we only got 5% votes, which means that somebody out there is supporting Yar Yar. So, we're going to make this great again. We just need y'all to keep supporting the Yar Yar Foundation. Don't give up on it. I mean, even though we're currently not leading the polls right now, it's okay. Just have some faith. Just have some faith. Okay, now, if we did actually have our election today. Oh, what's this? Oh, on behalf of myself, fuck y'all for this next category. And on behalf of the Yar Yar Foundation, fuck y'all again. But,
Damn.
it is currently a very close race for vice president for 2017, or 2018, excuse me. And we will be sure to update on your guys' ballots. We do apologize. But, as it stands of right now, it is 48% to 52%. 52% being in the hands of the opposer, which is Shahufa. So as it stands of right now, Dirty Dan is like losing by 4%. So based off of these numbers that you guys heard, how do you guys feel? I mean, we know how you guys felt before, but how do you guys feel now, knowing where people stand at as far as how the votes are turning out?
I feel that you should put a cap on the time that you can vote, because if you can vote multiple times, then that fucking sucks.
Well, that's the beauty of TCK voting.
Yeah.
Because if you
That
want to
is.
fuck around, I'll have my entire staff spam the shit. That's why.
There
That's
you go.
unfair.
There you go. And
Just
I encourage
smack
you
face
to.
in
I'll
That's
spam.
nice.
Hey,
I encourage it.
more
Go
web
for
page
it.
clicks. I will
Go
spam
for
the
it.
shit out of you.
Go
I'll
for
win then. Landslide.
it. That's how
not
you do
fair.
it. Honestly, that is fair.
I'm
Here's why it's fair.
pretty confident on who's gonna win. So
You guys, here's the thing
I have
that
no worries.
the presidential
Really?
staff wants you guys to
Really?
understand. In the real world
Oh, that's
that
not
we are
fair.
all members of, we do not have a chance to really even cast a political vote. For those of you guys who are unaware, I want you to look up the Electoral College. They're the people who really vote for your leaders. You don't really get a say so. You actually represent a jurisdictional vote, and that jurisdictional vote is actually equated with the rest of the little jurisdictions. And based off of how every other jurisdiction in your state voted, the person who's in charge of your state is supposed to vote representing those individual numbers. But they don't necessarily have to do that. They can write down whoever fucking name they want to when they get in that booth, truth be told. And even though you guys may not like how we do things here, I don't like how we do things out there. I really don't. And at least here, you know that if you really care about your 2018, if you really care about the future of your community, then you can personally have a say-so in what's going to happen. You don't need to have a petition. You don't need to have a bunch of politicians backing you. You don't need to have anything besides your own time and dedication to actually see that your year works out the way you want it to next year. And as a member of TCK, every member has that right, has that chance, has that say. So I know that some of you guys wish you could only vote once, but I personally like to consider this a political race for a reason. This is just that, it's a race. And in which case, we need everyone to be equally motivated to represent their party. Go to the polls once a day, twice a day, while you're on the toilet. It's been, well, trust me, we've been counting it. It takes you guys less than 3 seconds to vote. We've actually been counting. You guys don't even vote for most of the other stuff. You guys just skip those pages most of the time, but you do vote for your president. And just note, that's the only requirement, you guys. The first page ballot information is what's required. You don't have to do the other pages. But you do have to vote for the presidential staff if you wish to submit a nominee. So with that being said, you guys, I'm just going to say best of luck, everybody. Oh, yeah, and fuck y'all once again on behalf of Yar Yar and Black Shield. Y'all don't want me as vice president? Well, fuck you. I don't want to be our vice president anyway. You don't want Yar Yar as president? Well, fuck y'all. He don't want to be your president anyway. Shit.
Well,
You lucky I ain't walking off stage right now, man. Fuck y'all. Shit, that's fucked up. But anyway, I'm
I'll throw
okay.
in a
I'm
couple
okay.
votes for Yar Yar.
I'm okay. I'm
I'll
okay.
throw in a couple votes for Yar Yar
I mean,
tonight.
Yar Yar's little 5% will be okay, man. He'll be all right. It's not right, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it anyway. I'm not crying, y'all. I'm not crying. 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 It's okay. I'm just looking at the camera. I got some light in my eye. That's all it is. That's all it is. Just reflection. All right, you guys. But I want to thank everyone who has casted votes for the 2018 presidential election. We will be sure to make updates to the ballot, so by maybe Sunday, you guys will have, correct information that you're voting on. We do apologize once again, but thank you for taking the time to look past the mistakes and look into the information that we're asking you to cast votes for. All right. So moving onwards. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. The people court. All right, you guys. I promise. Next time we have court, we will actually have better music for you guys. But just so everyone here knows, it's been properly voted on by the presidential staff that we will be televising court from now on. So if you are a paid member, you will be receiving updated communications. And that's something else we want to remind you guys of. As a paid members, we are going to be creating a very special WeChat group just for you. And it may not be an actual chat group, but more or less an announcement page where we let you guys know when we're doing recordings, when there are special events going on. But it'll be our way of making sure we have a clear line of communication so that you guys don't really have to say, I wanted to make it to that event. How come I wasn't told? We will fix that for you guys. But it's been properly voted on that the presidential staff will be inviting all paid members to the live court session. We will be televising the court case underneath the usual area for our news section, in which case it's part of the same television. It's part of the same televised event. So with that being said, hey Giuseppe, how you doing over there?
Good, homie. I got a lot of chatter out back.
Good.
My sister's friend Corinne
Yeah.
had queef.
Oh,
And
you see,
Kenny,
honey,
and
no.
she's a dyke. She's this big dyke.
Ray, I'm gonna.
Nice. Hey, don't forget to ask her if we're still on for $200. Yeah, you should ask her, dude. Sepsis, we're dead
We're
serious.
we're not.
Sepsis, ask.
Just,
God bless
hold on. I'm a responsible commander of the True Combat Kings. I will not. No, I will not. No. I can't listen to you and Ray. Sorry, guys. That's enough from Sepsis. Take it away, Gameaholic, or somebody else.
No, I think we should stick with you. This is entertaining.
Nope.
Yeah, this is the news, Sepsis. What's going on over there? We need to hear about what's going on, man. That's a live update for a story. We need to get that. We just need to know, man. Is she on for $200 though or not? That's the important question here.
Well, we're actually working right now on making a big TCK event here in the local New England area. I'll have probably some details for the presidential staff, and maybe you guys can ask for yourself. I want to retreat from this entire queefing conversation and kind of like dip out, you know what I'm saying, and mute now, and kind of be quiet.
Yeah, not a disapproval. Not a disapproval, Sepsis. Not a disapproval. Oh, I'm sorry. It's been properly voted by 3 presidents that you get the not a disapproval today. We're sorry. All right, you guys. Well, let's get ready to move on with this. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. Cobra King, guess what? You have been elected. Congratulations. Guess who you're elected to be? By the power invested with me and all the 51% that lies in me, your ass is now named Dusosity for the remainder of this television. Sound good?
Okay.
Awesome. Douche, would you mind
Just
please
roll,
coming up to us?
You'll be okay.
Please come around from the desk and actually
Alright.
stand right in front of us. Alright, you guys, Dusosity's coming up for court. Come on, step up closer. Don't be afraid of us. We do bite. Alright, alright, you don't have to step up that much. Goddamn. Get the hell off there. The hell off of there. Don't make me hurt you. Here, step by the light, man. Come on by the light. Come on by the light. Step into the light. Step into the light. See the light? Step in the middle of those. In the middle of them. Goddamn. Jesus Christ. All right. Dudes, how you doing today?
Doing alright.
Excellent. You look kind
I
of
don't
nervous,
really know how
man.
douchosity talk, so
You-
yeah,
you-
man. It's
you
been a
sound just
fucking
like him. Don't
long
worry.
week.
Yo,
You
that's
got that
pretty
nervous
good,
tick. Yeah, right. You got that nervous
Cobra.
tick
That was
going on.
dope.
Yeah, it sounded, dude. You sold that shit,
What's
man.
going
I'm
on
proud
with
of
his
you.
leg?
I thought it was
I
fucking
tried.
hair. I was like, holy fucking shit.
All
I
right.
tried.
So, at this point in time, we want to thank you for taking the time to schedule your court case with the True Combat King family. We have taken the time to review your file, and we are prepared to summons you to this morning, and we want to let you know that it is definitely time for your court case. So, looking over your file, it appears that you and I had a miscommunication, in which case you did not know who the fuck I was and thought it was a good idea to yell at me. In which case, I did not think I liked you very much, so I thought it was not a good idea to be around you. And at which point in time,
I don't blame you.
I removed you from my presence. I do want to personally apologize to you for any way that I may have came across offensive, but do understand that one thing I take serious is my family. I take very serious their conduct, their actions, and most importantly, their ability to understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. In the words of my mentor, Major Payne. And if you are failing to understand the words coming out of my mouth, then that just means we're going to have a hard time. Like, I don't know if you heard about this, but this week we played with a guy by the name of Poe and Dirty. And Poe Dirty Joe, I think it is. And he took it upon himself to actually lead my members right in front of me. And guess what? He's not even in TCK. So Poe Dirty and I had to have a little heart-to-heart. And at that point, I thought about you. Yes, I did. I thought about you. And I want you to know, man, that I respect a man who has an opinion. Always will. And I could never knock you for speaking up for yourself about your opinion. But it's a manner in which you do it that can be seen as disrespectful and can make another man question your intentions and motives. So, with that being said, how do you feel today about what you have been inclined on as far as our points of views?
Well, in that case, yeah, I don't know. I take accountability for my actions. You know, that I definitely will do. Whatever decision is made, I voiced my opinion. I don't know what else to really say about it. You know?
I like what you just said, actually. You couldn't have said nothing any better. One thing that the staff want to make note of today is that since we had this encounter, you have shown nothing but the utmost conduct and just really a 180 when it came down to change of personality. And it made a lot of members of TCK even question, did we kick him out? Really? Was it that guy? You sure? So, that's kind of good that a lot of people in TCK have already, put the past behind us. And one, we're just really proud to see that you was man enough to actually admit your mistakes. And you actually took some time to come correct with more than your requirement for court. That was also something that we want to note. So it was a combination of your own actions, financially and morally, that rendered it easier for us to make some decisions on your behalf today. And on behalf of the presidential staff, we pretty much feel that with this being a first-time offense, with you going above and beyond, and with you demonstrating true grit when it comes down to what we're looking for from our members, we're going to take some time today to actually extend the olive branch of peace to you today. Understand that the original decision for you was 30 and 30, which means that you were supposed to be sentenced to 30 days in Green Shield and 30 days in Pebble. However, because you have already paid all your dues and then some, we're going to be cutting that in half. So you're only going to do 14 days in Green Shield and 14 days in Pebble. Well, Pebble first and then Green Shield. In addition to that, I'm going to take a thorough examination of how much it was exactly that you made charitable contributions to the family for. And I will be awarding you a membership based off of what you have given us, as long as it is above $14.99. So as long as it's $15 or up, you will receive an actual membership valid for the rest of the year. Or excuse me, for the next 365 days. So do you have any questions about what is going on, what we expect of you, or what has happened to you?
No, sir.
Excellent. Does anyone here have anything they would like to add to this case today?
No,
Does
sir.
anyone here have anything they would like to add to this case today? Going once. Going twice. For the third and final time, speak now or hold your peace, for this will be a resolved issue on behalf of the family. But does anyone here have anything they would like to add to this case? Well, with nothing else added nor withdrawn, I officially will consider this case adjourned. Thank you for your time. Sentencing is complete.
Oh my god, I'm so glad that's not actually me on this side.
Okay, now if you're at home, hey, cameraman, pay a fucking attention. What the hell you doing? I know you're getting sleepy, nigga. Goddamn, pay attention. All right, if you're at home, you guys,
Oh my god, Ray.
we go through a lot. We go through a lot in here. We love you guys, though. Yeah, I know. Court is fun, isn't it? Yeah, I see you nodding your head back
Hell
over
no,
there.
I'm glad there really wasn't me on that side. Just straight up, fuck no. I'm
And I'm
good.
telling you now, dude, the bad thing about it, and this is what everyone else in TCK should be advised of, it's easy to become a member. We want everyone in. But when you do something so bad to get yourself put on this list, we won't even talk to you until you have paid your court dues. In which case, Deuce Sausity had to pay those dues just to even stand here today.
May I make
And
a
everyone
comment
else.
on that?
Yes, sir, please.
Again, I wasn't even, I was just a role play, but I am so glad that I wasn't on that side. So just don't screw up and do what's asked. Just everything will be smooth.
It's a good family, you guys. It really is. As you said, just don't fuck up, though. So,
It's not that hard, people.
you guys ready to go get some tacos or something? I mean, I know we went through a lot of stuff today. I feel
Hell
like I should be
yeah.
doing
I'm
something
fucking hungry.
ceremonial.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, well, let me just see here. Let me do
Agreed.
some ceremonial shit. All right. Oh, yeah, I got to adjourn court. That's what it is. Okay, something told me I had something else to do. All right, you guys, so is there any other court dockets on for today? None? Oh, if you wouldn't mind, just to make everything official once again, the names being read before you right now has been approved by Black Shield and graced with its 51%, honoring the acting president. These names are officially removed from TCK until they come back through the Green Shield process again. Gameaholic, would you please go over that Green Shield list one more time? You got me here as judge. You might as well just make it official.
Yes, sir. So, the 3 people that were dropped from the system as of today were Intel Games, Coda 005, and FOM Cobra.
Not to be mistaken with Cobra King, because we actually like that one. He's cool. It's cool shit, actually.
Exactly. I knew someone would say that.
So, all right.
FOM Cobra.
All right. So with that being said, all decisions today are final. This case is officially adjourned. Court is officially closed for today. All right, you guys. Well, I know that was a mouthful. That was a doozy. We're kind of pushing the longer side of a meeting. We haven't had a 50-minute meeting in Jeez, about a year now. All right, so let's go ahead and get ready to get on out of here. I want to thank you guys for all your time today. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free just to get in touch with any member of the presidential staff or one of your crown commanders. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, like usual, I'm your host, company with the Gameaholics, Sepsis, Empty Big, or not Empty Big, Kokomo, sorry, Cobra King, Matthew Aubrey, and our guest of honor today, TCK Max Hatebed. Thank you guys for being here. We love you guys. Let's go get some tacos, y'all. Come on. If you don't get the fuck away from me from underneath that desk, man, get away from me. Y'all two fuck each other. Shit. Hey, did somebody get that mother? Hey, are you coming, dude?
Oh shit.
You know you gotta drive, man, right?
Shit.
Hey, Hefe, could you clean the stage for us, man? Just go ahead and just, you know, dust them on off. Just dust them off for us. Ew, you nasty motherfucker. What am I watching? Oh my god. Oh my god.